Hello and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Weds. Now, about a month ago, I think pretty much 4 weeks to the day, I kind of quit social media. I've talked about this before, but I kind of wanted to give like an update because it's been, 4 weeks. It's been a month since I last used social media, and I figured why not now, right? So let's give a little background. My two big vices would be definitely Twitter and Reddit. Now, as of sometime last week, I want to say like Thursday or Friday last week, Twitter has fully rebranded to X, and it's led to some interesting issues. I do need to go on there just like every couple of, um, like every now and then, just to do certain things. I need to just check a hashtag for certain things, and I'm on there for what, like 5 minutes tops a day. And even if I need to be on there for a little bit more, it's like I'm not scrolling my feed. I'm actively like looking at a hashtag for certain things, so it's not too big of a deal. And then the other one would be Reddit, which I sank so much time into, and now it's like nothing. I never really used Instagram, so I've strayed away from that. And Facebook was never a thing. Actually, when we were at the little game night that we had on Saturday, one of the things that we looked up was that you could still poke people on Facebook. It's like facebook.com/pokes. So we were just talking about like, oh, I'm gonna go. I went there. It's just like a list of all your friends. It's like, okay, poke everybody in the room, and that was that. It was funny. But yeah, like I've never been one to use Meta products like ever. Back when Facebook was like a big thing when it came out, sure, but like since then, no. Again, the only two kind of like social media sites I would say I'm on would be Twitch and YouTube, but I don't really interact with people on YouTube. Um, Outside of here, like I don't really like do as they say, comment, like, subscribe. Uh, like if I find a creator interesting, I'll hit him up with a sub. But I rarely ever comment on a video. I really like things. It's just I understand it's good for the creator and whatnot, but it's just like I don't do that. I try to like interact with people as little as possible through that, and it's probably like I don't know. It just ruins my algorithms for whatever. Um, and then Twitch is just a whole different like beast. It's live. You're chatting with somebody who's there in real time, so it's a bit different, right? Um, and those are like more video focused services where you're like watching something as opposed to endlessly doom scrolling. And while I'll just like hop on YouTube right now and just see like, oh, this is just a weird video that's like been in my feed. Home, and then we scroll, and then we are like, wow, Masahiro Sakurai on storage tips and how to store games. Thank you, Sakurai. I will watch this right. We'll watch this as soon as we're done. We'll learn about storing games from Sakurai. God bless that man. But yeah, I feel like I have a lot more time. Like, there's a lot less for me to like be mad about. Like every one of the like side effects is like on Google's like Discover tab. Like if you scroll to the side, you'll have like news feed or whatever here. One of the big things is just like I don't care about literally any of this. I reset my algorithm for this, and I'm just like, okay, let's see what we get. And now it's just, wow, Wall Street braces for faster trade settlement. I don't care. Um, Charlie Puth thanks Taylor Swift for inspiring his new era after a tortured poets department shout out. I don't care. I don't care about Puth or Swift that much. Um, the health benefits of gardening. Wow. Like, it's not interesting to me, so it's just like I'm spending less and less time on my phone. And even when I'm at my computer, like I'm spending less and less time on my computer. Like I'm reading more, I'm playing more games. It's just like I have a lot more time for everything, and it's kind of weird. Um, it's totally like it's really really fun. I feel like I can accomplish so much, and I've started some weird projects, some of which we'll be talking about soon. I promise. Next month it's gonna be big, so don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, it's just been like it's been good. I will like maybe if I'm like you know I have some downtime now. Like I'm like sitting at like waiting for something to cook and just needs a couple minutes. I'll be like, okay, let's open this app, see what people are up to, and then when I do, it's just like I literally don't care about this anymore. And it's just refreshing, just like to be away from that. I don't need that. Like everybody needs less of that in their life, and being able to say, "Hey, I kind of conquered this." Kind of a flex. Like, hey, you know that one crippling thing that's been crushing society for the past decade plus? Doesn't bother me. As much as I love the internet, I feel like I can do without it for a little bit more longer. Discord is still a crutch, but I actively love Discord, so like being able to communicate with people is just so much fun. Um, so Discord, Twitch, YouTube, those are the three big ones. And I'm only interacting with people on Discord. Like, I should go back to Twitter for like a very specific people, and I might like configure it to be like, hey, retweets are off. I don't care about these brands anymore. I don't care about these artists anymore. Just like I don't want these meme pages that just clog up my feed. I don't like. I can just mute people and like make it better for me, and I might. But it's also just like one of the artists that I care about would be his record is not here. Might be over there. Yeah. The artist called Full Blown Meltdown, and he has a uh what is it? Like he does like metal punk DIY kind of stuff, and it's um like he has great recommendations on his Twitter feed that he talks about every now and then. It's just like kind of want that, so I might just visit his page, and that's one thing I can just do, just visit people specifically, and that seems it'd be neat. um but other than that, it's just like I'm kind of free and I don't feel like I need these um platforms anymore, so we're all fine and dandy. We'll see how this goes for the next couple of weeks, months or so, and we'll catch up again in the future with my progress and see how much I end up using these in the months to come. With that said, that's what I'm going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.